friends, welcome and welcome back to Taci Studio. If you are new here today, I'm Taci, and this is a channel where I talk mainly about knitting and crochet, but sometimes I also talk about embroidering, cooking, sewing, and what I'm reading, and all the things that sparkles my creativity. Today we are going to be talking about crochet, and I'm going to show you a little recipe I have to make one of the easiest but also my very favorite crochet dish scrubbies. I have made so many of them that I cannot even count anymore how many of them have been on my kitchen and all of my family and some of my friends, and I keep getting requests to make some more and also requests to show which pattern I use. I do not use a pattern. I have a very simple recipe, and today I'm going to show you how to do that, and I will write my recipe on the show notes for this video. So without any more wait, let's start on them. Before we start, I'm going to show you one that it's already finished so you can see how this is going to look, and it's doubled, and I'm going to show you the materials that we are using today. For this little scrubby, I used to make them with tulle, but it was way harder and a lot more work for me because I had to cut the tulle to be able to make it, and this yarn makes it a lot easier. It's perfect for a scrub and a scrubby to scrub your dishes. You're going to need the yarn, and this is the yarn that I use, and they have it in several different colors, and I will have it listed on the show notes. You're gonna also need a crochet hook, and for this here I use a size 6 millimeters or a J crochet hook, and you're going to need a little scissors, and it does not have to be anything special. So today I am going to make this one with you with the red color. It's almost Valentine's Day, and I like to use red and pinks and purple and have one of these colors in my kitchen. So to start our dish scrubby, the first thing we're going to do is do a magic loop, and to do a magic loop you're going to turn the yarn on your hand until you have 3 strands, and you're going to hold this back here with your crochet hook going under the first 2. You're going to pull this, and then you are going to do 1 loop in there. When this is done, you have your magic loop, and you can actually start the circle for the first row of your dish scrubby. And what we are going to do is, the first thing is we're going to do 3 chains, and we are going to start, and we are going to do 12 double crochets inside the magic loop. So you can do 12 double crochets inside here, and I will meet you when we are done with that. So now that we have 12 double crochets, and you can count 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, we are going to close the magic circle, magic loop, by pulling into the tail, and we are going to slip stitch on the first crochet chain here and close that circle. Now we are going to do 3 chains again, and we are going to do 2 double crochets on each chain loop that it's on top here, which is 2 double crochets in each double crochet, and that's going to give you 24 double crochets now. So you're gonna go around and do 2 double crochets in this same space. So on this space here you will do 1 double crochet, and on the same space you will do another double crochet, and you're going to be doing this around until you get to the end of this second row. So you can keep going, and if you want to learn how to do crochet for beginners, if you want to learn how to do a single crochet or a double crochet for this, to do this dish scrubby, I have several videos. In the end of this video I will link the video that shows you how to do a double crochet. So we are getting close to the end, and I will meet you in the end of this row. So we get to the end of the row and we made our very last double crochet. We are going to, again, I am just going to slip stitch, and now we are going to cut the yarn, and I leave approximately 6-inch tail for us to use to tie them together later. And this is my first part, the first part of the dish scrubby. Now we're going to make another one exactly like this, the very same thing. Now that we have 2 of the same made, we are going to close this by slip stitching here, and I am going to put this down, and to be super secure and not break or this to open when I'm using the dish scrubby, I knot those 2 together like this, like so, and I make another knot, and even another one, just to be super secure. So now these 2 are brought together, and I'm going to cut this extra yarn and tack those inside, and I just try to put the beginning of the yarns together like this, where I started this and where I ended the very last one that I made, And what I am going to do is I'm going to pick up these two. You can see that in the very end of the row there are little V's on the very top. I'm going to pick up 2 from here and 2 from the other. Let me take this yarn from there, and 2 from the other, leaving the tail on the back. And I am going to pull that and do a single crochet there, this with 1. On my next one I am going to do the same thing, but I am going to do 2 of them on the very same one. And the reason I'm going to be doing 1 single crochet and 2 single crochets, 1 single crochet and 2 single crochets while putting them together is this way it's not going to make this to be too tight, and it's going to end up looking like this one. So we're going to go around this one doing 1 single crochet here and 2 single crochets on the next one until we get to the very end of this row. So here we are almost to the end of our row, and I'm doing 2 single crochets here and 1 on the very last. Oops. And I am going to cut the yarn. I will pull the yarn here, and I'll use my tapestry needle. You can and put it here to be a little bit more well finished, that you can't really see how where the very end of your work was, and it looks a little bit more well finished. I pull that to the back, and I just knot these 2 together, just because since we are using this to do dishes and scrub pans and things like that, I think that it makes it a little bit more secure. And after I finish doing that, I'll weave the ends, 1 to this side and 1 to this side, with a tapestry needle. And I am not sure if I said in the beginning when I said the materials you need, I may have forgotten about the tapestry needle, but that's what I used tapestry needle for. And I will put a note in the beginning of the video, and I'm just gonna weave this in there. Then I'll weave the other side this way, and I will cut the yarn, of course, and this scrubby is done and ready for you to do dishes. This is something that I have made for several years, and everyone in my family absolutely love it, and my friends. So I hope that this was useful. I hope that it was fun, and that you have a lot of fun making many of these dish scrubbies, and that you can use to give as a gift, to give to friends on their birthdays, with a little thing of soap, or to use for your own home. I hope that this was helpful to you. I hope that you stay healthy and continue to knit, crochet, craft, do what makes you happy. Thank you for being here, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up or subscribe if you would like, and come back to see more videos like this. Thank you for being here with me. Ciao!